30 Birds is an adventure game inspired by Persian art and Middle Eastern fairy tales. You play as Zig, a young detective exploring Lantern City. Moving from a giant lantern to another by the inter-lantern tram or a flying carpet. You'll meet funny and charming characters, and with a bit of luck, some birds, as your goal is to recruit 30 of them to save the goddess Simra. Hi, I'm Colline, artistic director of 30 Birds and co-founder of Ram Studio with Laurent, my husband. I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of the first minutes of the game. So here is Lantern City. We're gonna follow Zig through the beginning of the game. Before the point we started, she was dreaming about a coyote that told her something was happening in Lantern City. So you can talk to every character in the game. Some of the characters will give you information about the quests. They always have something to say, and we try to do it the funniest possible. And in some important interactions with the character, you will have to choose kind of thing you want to say to them. So for instance, you want to enter in a bar, and the guy at the entrance will ask you your age, and you have to give the correct answer. Looking for clues. Here we found a painting again. You don't know for yet what they are for. You're gonna discover that later. So Zig is looking for a coyote, and she found them. They asked her to come because something bad happened, and she needs to help them to find out what's happening on Lantern City. It's about a bad scientist, but no spoiling. Here you can see you can have some choice in dialogues. This setup, the 2D environment setup on a cube, came from our inspiration. We discovered the Persian miniatures as we were visiting Topkapi Palace in Istanbul, and it was so different, so specific, so sophisticated. Oh yeah, here you're in the phone, and you can check out the quests that are opened, and something's happening there. The mayor is gonna make a speech. The Lantern City was drawn by Simra, their goddess, like 100 of years ago, and she had to sleep for a long time to make a dream, and now she's gonna wake up. So everyone is gathering for the festival of the awakening of Simra. And we can see something bad is happening. It's not going well. And the sign that she saw in her dream appears again. So yeah, she comes back to the coyote and the informant to talk about what just happened. Yeah, we try to add some fun in the dialogues. And the informations you will get from the characters could be mysterious. You'll have to find out what's about a place with water. So you're gonna explore Lantern City a little bit to find this watery place. And what I was saying about the inspiration of the game, the Persian miniatures were the pictures that illustrated the Middle Eastern tales in the 15th century. It's vertical images. Hey, Zeke just found the watery place, the bath. So now she's just talking with Jean, who has some info about the scientists and Simura. You have to convince them that it's important for them to help you to save their goddess Simura. At first, sometimes they're reluctant, they just too lazy, or they just into something else. And here you just discover the main quests of the game 30 Birds. You're gonna have to find birds. Who are these birds? These birds are different kind of goofy characters. They can be just living in a slum or playing cards in a bar, locked in a cage for the first one. And you also have one who is a workaholic working in a box of matches, which is in a vase, which is stored in a briefcase, which was eaten by a crocodile. They all have their own stories and specificities. The inter-lantern tram is always accessible. So you also find out that on Lantern City, people are fond of Jamaican music. And here you can see a bird hidden in the back room of the Blue Merchant Shop. And you can also see Jean playing music in this back room. So there you're just kicked out of the place with this annoying Jane. And it seems that the Blue Merchant doesn't want you nearby his shop. There is one of the musical gameplay you're gonna find in 30 Birds. You're gonna have to play some weird music instruments. Here is a basic synthesizer. So you're gonna play a lot of different kind of instruments. And it's always in a mix of dub, ska, and oriental kind of sonorities. For this instrument, you could find other sounds in the game, in the lanterns. You could find other sounds and go back to play with Rudy, the djinn. The Blue Merchants just went nuts, so he came out to ask you to leave the place. Yeah, good idea, good trick. You just came back by the second door, and there you are in the back room with the locked bird. So here is a drawing game inspired by an oriental pattern. You need to tune the cage to open it. You're gonna find some drawing games later in the game. I'm not gonna spoil, so you're gonna have to find out. Yeah, you're really good at it. Yeah, you just opened the cage and you just found the first bird. So about Zeke, her design was found when we made the first part of the project, which was a book. We made a travel diary in Istanbul, and we wanted to have kind of doubles of Laurent and I. And it was the design that was supposed to be me. And yeah, she changed a lot since then, and now she has a kind of oriental pattern clothes, and a very specific nose. We try to have characters that have really a pictorial kind of design. I'm really inspired by the game Tangram. Don't know if it will rings a bell to some of you. And there you're meeting Hoop. It's your first bird friend. You can find them in your phone now. And they're gonna accompany you during the whole game. They're gonna help you a lot to find out what's happening. They're gonna help you. Not all the birds will help you during all the quests, but Hoop is the more important. Yeah, they're in the bird app. So here they are. Yeah, this was 30 birds. You can add the game to your wish list. It will be really helpful. The project will be released at the end of the year. So thank you, and thanks again for the London Game Festival for this interview and for this selection. Bye bye!